What's going on, Bone Killers? Here with a deck tech for you today. This is my Frostburn deck. So it's a red-blue deck. It has a lot of mechanics in it that are different. It's got some Eldrazi, it's got some living lands, it's got some landfall, a little bit of everything. Let me start off with the lands with you real quick. So we got Highland Lake, we got 2 of those. So we got the red and the blue capability. We got 11 basic islands and 11 basic mountains, so 24 lands in all. Keep it simple, keep it easy. I always do 24 lands and half of them of each color. So let's go on and get into it. I have 3 copies of Kozilek Sentinel. Great card. Since we're playing some Devoid cards, gets +1/+0 until end of turn every time you cast a colorless spell. It's a 1/4, so great blocker for by turn 2. So we got 3 of those. This is one of my personal favorite cards in this deck. It's such a great card. Touch of the Void. It's Devoid, so you get to be able to give that Kozilek Sentinel a +1/+0. And then if this deals 3 damage to target, you can deal 3 damage to target creature or player. If that damage would kill the creature, you get to exile it instead, which is nice for some other abilities found in this deck. We have 2 copies of Makinda Slide Runner. 2/1 trample landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield, +1/+1. Not bad for getting it out right away. Once you get it out, it can just get boosted and boosted every turn. I should have put some Revolving Wilds in here, but again, 24 lands, try to stick with that, and I didn't really want to get mana, not have enough mana in my deck. So yeah, since we're playing blue, we gotta have some counters. So I have 2 copies of Bone to Ash. Counter target spell. Counter target creature spell, and draw a card. Try to draw into the cards that we need. Say we're on turn 5, we need one more ability or one more colorless spell to play on the next turn to be able to boost up our Kozilek Sentinel to go in for that last strike. Again, since we're playing blue, we're gonna have Divination to draw some cards. Blue's all about counters and drawing cards, guys. That's why I love it. We got 2 Vestige of Emrakul. It's a 3/4 Devoid Trample. Again, gives us that +1/+0 on that Kozilek Sentinel. So yeah, and for 4 costs, you got a 3/4 Trampler. It works. Does some work too. Here's 2 of my favorite cards in here as well. 2 copies of Clutch of Current. You can just play 1 blue, return target creature, owner's hand, or you can pay 5 and also get a 3/3 land creature elemental creature token with haste, which is awesome. So yeah, play those quite a bit in here actually. Scrap Skin Drakes, just a couple flyers. Not the best, can only block creatures with flying, but 2 3s for 3, not bad. And it's a way to, if they don't have flyers, or ways to counter flyers, pick in for some damage every turn. Now we go down to, I believe these are all just 1 copies. We have Research Assistant. It's a 1/3, so decent blocker, and I can tap a blue and 3 colorless and tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. Be able to sort through my deck a little bit. Again, blue's all about getting what you need. Eldrazi Spawner, Devoid, so it triggers out +1/+0. Flying, it actually double triggers it because you also get a colorless Eldrazi creature token. It's a 2/1 flyer. You got a chump blocker for flyers, and just chump blocker in general, and you also get more ways for mana. Cloud Manta. Sorry, guys, can't speak. 3/2 flyer for 4, pretty basic. Incubator Drone. Again, devoid gives me a double devoid, or double +1/+0, because it gives you an Eldrazi creature token. It's a 2/3, so decent. Here's another good card for this deck. Borderland Marauder, 2 costs, potential 3/2 when you attack. Not bad. Fire Fiend Elemental. I love this card, guys. It's a 4 cost, 3/2, haste, renowned 1. Say I just clutch a current my opponent's creature, and say they wipe my board last turn. Play this, has haste, becomes a 4/3 after I deal damage to him if he only had 1 creature to block. Awesome. Here's one of our heavy hitters of the deck, Glacial Crasher. It's a 5/5 trample, but it can't attack unless you control unless you control a mountain, which we do. That's why we're playing blue-red. Oracle of the Dust. We have a 3/5. This is where the whole exile land card comes in handy. Pay 2, put a card in opponent's from exile into the player's graveyard, draw a card, then discard a card. Again, just to get to what we need. Stone Fury, one of the stronger instants and spells in here. Deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. For 5 mana, I could say I have 12 lands out. 12 damage to the creature. It's always good. Here's for early game Dragon Fodder. Get some chump blockers or ways to get in a little bit of damage. With Dragon Fodder, get 2 red goblin creature tokens. Mist Intruder, another flying Eldrazi. Injust is great. Exile a card. Whenever you deal direct damage to the player, they exile the top card of their deck. It's a 1/2 flyer. Could be used as a chump blocker and stuff like that. Here's another awesome card that gets awesome effects when another colorless creature enters the battlefield. Needle Drone. Tap and deal 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, untap Needle Drone. Say you have a whole bunch of these lower cost ones. Play those. Then deal a whole couple damage to each opponent. Here's a little bit of evasion again. Krenko's Enforcer. 2/2. Intimidate. This creature can only be blocked except by artifact creatures and creatures that have the same color. I'm playing a black-blue. Can't be blocked. Boiling Earth. This goes back to the living lands again. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Awaken for 7. Awaken 4 and pay 7. You get a 4/4 elemental creature token land. It's great. Salvage Your Own. Just something in case you get a 1-drop. You can ingest them the next turn if they have no way to do it. When he dies, get it, draw a card. If I do, discard a card. Miner's Bane. Here's our other heavy hitter for the deck. 6/3. Gets tap 3, give it +1/+0 and gains trample. Not bad. Here's probably the best heavy hitter I got in this deck. Wavewind Elemental. Flying landfall. When land enters the battlefield, it's +2/+2 until end of turn. It's a 3/4. Pretty good, guys. And finally, we have the Path Mage. Gives target creature tap 3. Give target creature can't be blocked this turn. It's a 3/2 for 4. So guys, that is my Frostburn deck. I am playing this against Cody in the video. So go check out that video to see if it wins. I should have some more deck techs on their way. This will probably go up the same day as my vlog and as well as my video of me playing against Cody. So guys, you have a good night. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.